Hey everybody, welcome to Crypto Pride. We got Oliver T in the building.
Hello.
What's going on, buddy? What you been up to?
Oh, man, a lot. We've been up to a lot. We just launched a new token, and it's the fourth token in our ecosystem, and it's been doing really well. People are really excited about it. It's different from the other three that we've put out.
Yeah, let's just start off for any newbies we got. Explain the ecosystem and the different tokens first of all.
Yeah, sure. So it's part of the one token ecosystem, and it's called that because the first token we made was one token. I created that token just a little over a year ago, actually. What's up, Rich? I created that token because coming from the Seifu community, which is a community that we were a part of, I felt like that was something that the people wanted, and I'd been paying a lot of attention to the community. I was part of it. I was making videos and stuff, and so I felt like, I knew that this was something they wanted. It's a low supply deflationary token. What's up, Captain? And the community just loved it when one token came out. They were really excited about it. It did really well, went up, tons and tons of percent. Gunther's there. What's up? And so that went really well. Eventually I had Lucky Charms, who's also part of that community that we came from. He's well known in that community. He joined up on my team, and Yanni joined up on my team. And the three of us just started thinking of ways to grow one token. And the first thing that Lucky started talking to me about was just having outside sources of revenue coming into the token. And so that was the first thing that he wanted to work on. And that led to us making an NFT line. And then the NFT line led us to making another token, which is called 2 token. And eventually it led to 3 and 4 token. So and all these tokens work together. So like 2 token is paired only with 1 token. So there's like arbitrage trading possibilities there because it's like a hedge against 1 token. Like right now, 2 token is worth like 16 or 17 1 tokens. For a long time, it was only worth like 3 or 4 1 tokens, and it's up to like 15, 16, 17. Sometimes it goes up to 20, sometimes it goes down to 15. So whenever it's shifting like that, there's opportunities for you to like trade your 2 back to 1, and then you have more 1 tokens. Yeah. So that people have been having a lot of fun with that. And then we created 3 token a little while later. 3 tokens tax, 100% of that tax goes to pumping the tokens. So it has a 10% tax, and it's just a very low supply token. And then we got the idea for 4 token from another project that we wanted to partner with. And just when we want to partner with a project, we want it to be mutually beneficial. And they just didn't see the benefit on their end, so they didn't want to partner with us. So then we got to thinking, well, why don't we just create this token ourselves? And that's what we did. And we had Cyril Kier of KC Consulting create the token for us. And it's a fork of that other project, but Cyril went through the contract, fixed up, a couple little things that he saw were wrong that didn't work, optimally. And he pretty much optimized this contract to work perfectly, and it's been working really well. So and by the way, 4 token. Why don't I explain to you what it is? It is it's pretty much a reflection token. Although reflection tokens often pay you in like the token itself.
Right.
This one pays you in BNB. So the way that the contract works is, once it hits a certain threshold, which is 0.1% of the LP depth, which right now the LP depth is like 70,000, so it would be $70 worth of tokens. Once the contract collects $70 worth of tokens, it triggers a swap over to BNB, and then it sends that BNB out to holders. And you have to hold 1,000 tokens or more to be qualified for those rewards. So everybody that has 1,000 tokens or more gets BNB every.
And it has the buy tax, sell tax, transfer tax. You want to go over that as well?
Yeah, sure. So to get those tokens for those rewards, there's a 14% tax on buys and sells, and that's what gets converted. 100% of those taxes gets converted over to BNB and sent out to holders. And there's a 4% transfer tax as well.
Okay. And to get this token, go to PancakeSwap, correct?
Yes. Yep. Also, another thing, if you're buying it on PancakeSwap, sometimes when you have a tax token, people think you have to put the slippage really high. If you just delete everything after the decimal in the number of 4 tokens that you're buying, you can have the slippage at 0.1%. That's what I put my slippage at. So yeah, just delete everything after the decimal and you can have next to no slippage and it works fine.
Nice. So the tokenomics is 1 million tokens, correct?
4 million.
4 million. I'm sorry, 4 million tokens. Sorry.
Yes, sir. Yep.
And can you tell me how those the tokenomics basically?
Yeah, so there's 4 million tokens. 1 million of those tokens were set aside for the treasury to provide BNB for the treasury, and we're going to use that BNB to be pumping all 4 tokens. We used a little bit of it so far for marketing as well. Like we did some stuff with the pillars, but mostly it's going to be used just for pumping the tokens. It's 100% of it is going to be used for the ecosystem pretty much. And then there's going to be the other 3 million are in the circulating supply, and whatever tokens are in the LP don't get any rewards. So let's say, like, just hypothetically, there's 1 million tokens in the liquidity pair. That means only the other 3 million are getting rewards. So that would mean, in essence, your tokens are worth like 1.25 tokens when it comes to rewards.
Now, Wise Choice Money says trying to get to that 40,000, and the key he want to get to 40,000 because that's 1% of the supply, right?
Yeah, 1%. Yeah, and in the white paper, I write like what you can expect as returns for having 1%. And
I actually got that pulled up on my screen. Let me
awesome.
Show everybody that too.
Cool, man.
Where we at? So here the 4 tokenomics. As we went over, there's a 14% buy, 14% sell, 4% transfer tax. 100% of those taxes will be sent to holders as BNB rewards automatically. You don't have to do anything, right, Oliver?
Yeah, it's all automatic. You don't have to, make a purchase or anything like that. Just holding the tokens in your wallets and the rewards just show up automatically. Yeah.
So if you get that 40,000 tokens, which is the 1% supply, if the volume is 10K, you'll get 16,000 BNB. Now, is this, it doesn't say in the white paper, but this is every 2 hours?
So if there's enough volume to hit the threshold every 2 hours, then yes, the rewards get sent out every 2 hours. So, and the threshold is pretty low. It's only $70 worth of 4 tokens. So, if we have enough volume, then yeah, there are rewards going out every 2 hours. If not, then it's in 2 hour periods. So like sometimes it'll take, a little longer than that, and you might have to wait 4 or 6 hours for rewards to get sent out, but it's every 2 hours.
Wow, so you need to get that 1% supply. 10K volume, 16. So if it's every 2 hours, that's like $192 a day.
Yeah, if there's 10,000 volume every 2 hours.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That would be amazing. We're working on that. That's what we're pushing the marketing more on this token than we have on any of the others. So, I'm going to be doing as many AMAs as I can. I'm reaching out to everyone I know. I thank you very much for doing this with us. We appreciate it. And yeah, I'm going to be pushing it and just getting the word out as best we can. And we have outside revenue sources that are in place to help this token.
So let's explain some of the outside sources. I want you to explain the Prisma Vaults as well.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
Yeah. So the Prisma Vaults, that's from Prisma V2. That token is going to launch, I believe, in May. They're saying sometime in May now. And Prisma is one of our partners, and it's a liquid staking protocol where you don't have to lock your tokens, but they're staked without being locked. So you can still sell them. You just won't get the rewards if you sell. But they stay in your wallet and they're staked, and you get rewards for that, for holding those tokens in your wallet. And what Prisma is going to do is you can either have your tokens receive like USDC as a reward, or you can put it in the vault of your choice. You can put your Prisma tokens in the vault of your choice and receive whatever that vault is as your reward. Like there will be a BNB vault, there will be an Ethereum vault, a Bitcoin vault, and there's also going to be a 1 token, a 3 token, and a 4 token vault. So if you put your Prisma tokens in those vaults, those are the rewards you'll get. And so the 4 token vault, based on how many people put their Prisma tokens in there, we'll be putting buy pressure on 4 token each month. And that buy pressure will come from the Prisma Ray bot. Their bot is called the Ray bot, and it trades Ethereum, and it just brings in revenue.
So any other sources of revenue?
Yeah, well, we as a project, we actually own 3% of Prisma. So when we have those tokens, we're going to be putting our tokens into the 4 token vault. There's also with Prisma, we've done a lot of things with them. We put out the Prisma 1 NFTs.
And what about a 4 NFTs? Is that coming to work? So what? I know y'all like NFTs.
Do you have any Prisma ones? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying, are there going to be any NFTs for the 4 token, like special NFTs for the 4 token?
Oh, no. We don't have any plans at the moment for any more NFTs, but these Prisma 1 NFTs, they're right now earning revenue from the Ray bot, and that revenue is going to be compounded for 2 years before the first payout is done. And then it's going to be a once yearly payout, and it's going to be compounding that entire time. And so it's going to come out to a lot of money in the coming years, because we raised 400 BNB at first, which was about 80-some thousand. It was close to 90,000, and that went into the Ray bot, and it's been trading Ethereum ever since. And like I said, we're going to let that compound for a couple of years before the first payout. And the way that helps the protocol is, obviously we have a lot of holders in our community that have those NFTs, but also the treasury has 51 of those NFTs. And so, when they start paying out, that's going to be a lot of revenue coming into the ecosystem, which we're going to be using to pump all the tokens, and it's going to be good.
So how many people are on the team? I know you got Chu, you got Yanni, Lucky Charms, anybody else?
Yeah, we've got, he doesn't like me saying this, but he's our unofficial 4th member, Cyril Kier of KC Consulting. He's the one that developed 2, 3, and 4 token for us. He made our new website for us, and he's just always there to help us whenever we need him. So we talk to him on a pretty regular basis. He drops in our Discord to help us. He was there to help us at the launch of 4 token, actually, which was perfect because he didn't need to be there. Like usually a developer, when he makes a token for you, he hands it to you, you get the keys, he gives you the ownership of it, and then he just walks off. And maybe he'll have like a place that you can text him if you have questions or whatever. But like Cyril has been so helpful. Like he was watching our launch of 4 token, even though he didn't need to. We actually launched 4 token earlier than we expected because we hit the hard cap a little before the end of our pink sale. And so we went ahead and launched, and Cyril noticed immediately that Pink Sale had decided to put all of the tokens that were available to be claimed in a wallet that was not tax exempt, because there's a wallet that's tax exempt where they were supposed to be coming from. And so everybody who was claiming, because right when we said you can claim, a bunch of people were excited to claim, like 50, 60 people claimed right away. They all got charged a 4% transfer tax, which was not expected. We didn't know Pink Sale was going to do that. Cyril noticed it immediately and told Lucky to exempt that and put, I don't know how they did it, but they got the tokens into a wallet that was exempted. And so after that, people were able to claim without getting that tax. But anyways, about 50 or 60 people were charged that 4% transfer tax, and they were surprised by that. They're like, I bought this many tokens. Why didn't I get that many? So we asked them to open up a ticket in Discord. All of them did. And Lucky, within literally about 3 hours, went through every single one of those tickets, and we reimbursed every single person for the 4% of tokens that they had lost.
Nice.
So, yeah.
I like the fact that the liquidity is locked. Who made that decision? Because a lot of tokens are locked, and I like locked tokens because it makes me feel a little better. It's about any type of like rugs or anything like that, draining the liquidity.
I do too. So it's actually Pink Sale that locked the tokens for 30 days. But then after that, I talked to the team and we're going to lock them permanently on Pancake Swap. So they will be locked permanently after that 30 days is up. But the first 30 days is called Pink Lock. It's Pink Sale that did it. But yeah, I totally agree with you. I like when liquidity is locked. Absolutely.
What was I about to say? Now, besides you doing AMAs, any other marketing plans you got in store?
Well, I'm doing videos on my YouTube video, on my YouTube channel. I'm also tweeting out pretty regularly and having the community share that, doing Twitter raids and whatnot. We're not on Telegram or Reddit. Haven't really looked into that yet. But what are we doing? I'm kind of just reaching out to everybody I can, trying to reach out to new communities, because obviously we want everyone in our community to know about it, and we want to try and reach new people, because this is an awesome token. It was very well designed. It's working perfectly, and the more people who learn about it, the better it's going to be. The more volume we're going to get going, and it's going to be good.
Now explain so you want to be a whale competition.
Yeah. So we have a buy competition going on this month, and it's called So You Want to Be a Whale competition, and it's to get an entry into this competition, you just have to buy 1,000 tokens, and the prizes are: first prize is 12,004 tokens, which would just make you an instant whale. Yeah. Second prize is 6,004 tokens. Third prize is 2,004 tokens. And the way to get an entry is to buy 1,000 tokens. And when you buy like 1,000 tokens on Pancake Swap, what you'll receive after the tax is 860 tokens, but we will still see 1,000 tokens were purchased on Dex Screener. So don't worry about the receiving less than 1,000 tokens when you buy it. It's still an entry, because we're looking at Dex Screener for the entries. So what's up, Yanni?
When will the competition end?
So it's going to go for a month. So it started a couple days ago, and it goes until May 17th. Okay. So it'll be for a month. And also the other thing is, it's not a buy and hold competition. It's just a buy competition. So if you want to sell those tokens right away, feel free. So and because the more volume, the better for us. We don't care if people sell, buy, whatever, but you have to buy 1,000 tokens for an entry. If you buy 2,000 tokens, it's 2 entries, 3,000 tokens, so on. You can have as many entries as you want and sell them right away if you want. But yeah, just to get things going.
I will say about the entries. So how are you going to do? Are you going to do like a drawing for them, or be a random picker, or how's that going to work?
The way that we do it, Lucky and Yanni actually has spreadsheets. He keeps track of all this stuff, and then Lucky and Yanni at the end will just randomly pick 3 people out of all those entries. And so you honestly don't even need to be in our Discord to enter and win this contest. You could
automatically airdrop to you. Kind of.
Yeah, they'll just be airdropped to you, pretty much. Yeah, and you don't need to reach out to us or anything. We just pick out a random address that bought 1,000 or more tokens during this period, and at the end of the buy competition, we send them their tokens. So someone could be very surprised if they're not.
You should do like a live stream.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
I mean, just to make people more comfortable about the randomness and everything.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We've never done that. We usually just pick them and then announce it in the Discord. That's a good idea.
What else I want you to explain the swap backs.
Yeah. So it's
swap backs?
Well, it's when the contract automatically swaps the 4 tokens it's collected from the tax for BNB. It does this automatically. Everything is automated. And it happens when the contract has collected 0.1% of the LP depth in tokens, which, like I said, right now the LP I think is 70,000. So it's about $70 worth of tokens, which comes out to I think like 1,400 tokens. And the cool thing is, in our Discord, we actually have a threshold bot in our Discord, which shows you how close the threshold is to being reached. And so you can like watch that and see how close we are to like 1,400 tokens. It's about 1,414 tokens, I think, at the current price is the threshold. And once that's reached, it triggers a swap, or at least at the next 2-hour mark, I think is when the swap occurs. And then it automatically sends out the rewards. And also another thing is, since it's such a small percentage of the LP, anytime there's a swap, it will never affect the price more than 0.4%. So 0.4% is the most the price will ever be affected by these swapbacks. So it's not like there's not any big sells, big red candles or anything like that. It's small sells over a period of time. And another thing, there were people mentioning yesterday, I think, or the day before, that there was a rewards distribution, like a BNB rewards distribution, and they were saying that they hadn't gotten their BNB, and they were wondering what was going on. And what it is the contract actually has a fail-safe written into it, where if gas is very expensive, then it won't send out all the rewards at one time, just so that the rewards aren't eaten up in gas. And what will happen is it'll send out the rewards the next time it sends out rewards. So if you didn't get your BNB this time, just know it'll come next time. And as soon as gas chills out, it starts sending all the rewards out at once. But it's just during times of high congestion on Binance. If the gas starts getting really high, then it doesn't send all the rewards out at once, but it'll send them out the next time. And no rewards are lost or anything like that. They're just put in limbo until the next time there's a distribution. And it's just to save gas.
So how do you feel about like the launch and everything? How you feel everything's going as far as your roadmap? Are you on track? Are you on pace to doing everything you said you're gonna do?
Yeah, I think things are going really well. We had a lot of volume the first few days. We had like over 20,000 volume the first day, which was really cool. People were really excited about that. There was quite a lot of rewards paid out. We've actually, let me see, it's Wednesday. We launched on Friday, so I think it's been 5 days already, and we've already paid out over 18 BNB in rewards.
Okay.
So
you got 11 buys, 2 sells a day, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Total liquidity 68,000, which is locked.
Yeah.
Guys, make sure you join the website, Twitter, Discord as well.
Yeah, we upgraded the Discord. We got all the info on, or the deck screener, I should say, and I've already sent, I've submitted requests to CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko to get listed on there.
Okay.
So, it just depends on how quickly they feel like doing that.
It looks like it's been pretty steady. It's leveling off and everything. 0.048.
Yeah. And we're up from, what's the price at now? I can't tell, but
0.048.
Yeah, so we're up. We launched at, I think, 0.044. So it's up a little bit. It was up over 5 for a little bit there, but it's still a good price to get in. You're still at practically launch price. But yeah, we've already in the 5 days we've already paid out 18.3 BNB. So wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I mean, we're gonna do everything we can to get this volume going, to reach out to people. I'm gonna do more AMAs than I'm comfortable doing, but it's all good, And
do you have an estimate of how many wallets have 1,000 or more 4 tokens?
That's a good question. I don't know. Yanni, can you look that up, buddy?
Oh.
I can look it up on BSC real quick.
That'd be interesting to know, I guess.
Yeah, that would be, because it would determine how many people are getting rewards.
Right.
So, yep. And I mean, there'll be a time when it's going to be really expensive to have 1,000 tokens. So there'll be,
So let me ask you a question. I didn't ask this. Does the 1, 2, or 3 token, do they help support the 4 token or no? Was it just the BNB that's in the rewards and the treasury that helps support all the tokens?
Yeah, I mean, 3 token, we don't have very much volume on 3 token right now, but as soon as it does, we will be using some of that BNB and 4 token. So Yanni said 87 people have 1,000 tokens or more.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. And, every time there's a reward sent out, it's usually about $80 of BNB is sent out to people.
Wow, I'm saying
it's been more than that. It's been like a couple $100. The first few days it was like $200 each time they was sending out rewards. Now we've chilled out a little bit with the volume, so it's more like 80
I'm just saying, if it's 87 people, right? Listen, if it's 87 people got 1,000 or more tokens, BNB is about $575, I believe, last time I checked, I think. So that's like $118 per person.
There have been some people that have made that much. Yeah,
that's just 1,000 tokens. So I'm pretty sure some people got 2,000, 3,000.
Yeah, well, it comes down to how many tokens you have as well, because you have that determines how many dividend trackers you have, and the wallet the contract sends you, proportionate to how many tokens you have. It's kind of proportionate to like what percent of the supply you have.
Right, but I'm saying just the bare minimum of 1,000. That's still like $118, right?
If you had 1,000 tokens, I don't know how much you've made so far.
You gave out 18 BNB so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
it's been working pretty good. Yeah. So
it's cool. About what, $550, right?
1,000 tokens right now, I think would cost about 55, something like that, if you factor in the tax.
$48. Yeah, factor in tax. That's right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
Yep.
So what else you want the people to know about the 4 token that we didn't cover, that I didn't cover?
Yeah, no, that was real good. Let me see.
Look at the market. It's normal. It's low value right now. Yeah. 87 people got 1,000 more tokens. I say they made like $5 with 1,000. Oh, I guess my number's way up.
Yeah, but there are Blacksmith in our Discord who has like 30,000 tokens. He was saying that he had made like $120 just in the first couple days. So let me see. Also we were trending on Dex Screener a couple days ago. We were number 29 on Dex Screener, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. We've hit everything, man. That was good.
Yanni said you got some whales.
Yeah, we do have. We definitely do. Blacksmith is actually our biggest whale, I think. He's the one that has the most Prisma 1 NFTs as well. I think he has like 33 of them.
So nobody has 1% of supplies. What you telling me?
No one has what?
1% of the supply yet.
Let me think. I know the treasury has a nice percent of the supply.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, that's true. I don't think anybody has 1% yet.
Oh, so you got goals.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure I got more questions that I could go on. Oh, I lost you.
What's up, Vitruvian Maniac?
Let's see.
Keith Klassen. 1.97% is top wallet. Is it? It's not the liquidity, is it? I don't know. That wouldn't be right.
Liquidity is locked. Went over to buy competition. Remember to set your slippage to 15 or 16%, or put no numbers after the decimal point, right?
Yeah. Yep. If you just delete everything after the decimal and the number of 4 tokens. Oh, Yanni says the biggest whale has 3.3%. Nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Let's see. Questions. Anybody got any questions? Put them in the comments real quick, please. Next LP of Poor gets rewards. Yeah, that's all the questions we had.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for having me, man.
No problem, man. Appreciate any time. Like I say, anytime you want to, do an AMA, hit me up. No problem at all.
Appreciate it. There are at least 9 wallets with more than 1%. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, and those numbers in the white paper, they would apply. I mean, it's just based on volume. Yeah. Thanks, man. Thank you, Vitruvian Maniac. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're just gonna keep pushing it, man. We're gonna keep pushing. I mean, this token works flawlessly. It really does. Like, everybody was really impressed with how it did on the first day, because somehow, like, right at launch, we had like 6,000 volume right at launch. I think I know why. I think Lucky may have made a big purchase right at the beginning with with some of the BNB we got from Pink Sale. But what that meant was everybody got to see what happens when there's 6,000 volume, like, all at once. Everybody started getting their rewards. They started getting really pumped about it. And then there was like 15,000 more of volume that day. So people were getting pretty excited about it. Seeing BNB showing up in your wallet every couple of hours automatically, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, especially like I said, especially if you factor in like the bull market really hasn't started. And when we're seeing BNB get up to what, $700 almost?
Yeah.
So that's another positive as well. Who made y'all decide to use BNB?
Well, BNB is awesome. First off, we're on BSC chain with all of our tokens, and we just thought, what's more valuable on Binance Smart Chain than BNB? So, I know there are other there are other projects that give like Bitcoin or something, but I mean BNB is awesome. You use BNB for everything on Binance. That's
you could have did Bitcoin on the Binance version. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can. I mean, honestly, I think BNB has more potential to go up in price than Bitcoin does. But
that'd be a good thing. Are you thinking about you haven't thought about like switching it up as far as the tokens for reflections?
No, not really.
No?
We don't. Whenever we put out a token, we tend to just not change it. But I know that people love Bitcoin, but Yanni says no. But I mean, BNB is awesome. What is it like?
I was working for another token, 5 token for Bitcoin.
What's up, Joshua? So Yanni was correcting me, by the way. He was saying the volume right at the beginning came from pink sale selling and also from the transfer tax. So that was my bad. But it was like instantaneously 6,000 volume, so people got to see how the rewards get paid out right away. So it was really cool. Yeah. But yeah.
Right. Man, I guess we can wrap it up then since we went through everything. Got through all the questions, comments.
Awesome. I like it. Quick and concise.
Guys, thanks for tuning in, guys. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.